Yeah, the whole slope is coming down. Oh shit. It's a class 3.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. But before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. 10 things you didn't know about Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer continues the dystopian class of inequalities on Earth after a global environmental cataclysm, starring Jennifer Connelly, Daveed Diggs, and a large foreign supporting cast. The thrust of our story is set on a giant locomotive that orbits a frozen planet on Earth, based on Bong's excellent 2013 sci-fi film. The travelers are separated by their socioeconomic class, explorating social inequalities. Here are 10 things you didn't know about Snowpiercer. Survivors of the Earth's second ice age spend their days on a luxurious train that travels across snow and ice. The train's poorest passengers, who live in a filthy caboose, want to better their situation by taking over the engine room. This film is fantastic and masterfully combines a compelling storyline with mature themes. This story is so intriguing and creative that it astounds me that anyone could even think of it. Not only is the plot intriguing and entertaining, but it's also simple to understand while also feeling complicated. The acting in this movie is truly outstanding. It did inspire a show, but here's what you did not know about its origin. It's both a reflection on our global socioeconomic classes and a warning about our futility in the face of natural forces. However, the film's overarching message is much more radical. The best way to solve socioeconomic injustice is to undermine our society's very roots. It explains intrinsically the distorted dynamic and dissects the issue in a manner that is understandable for the common people. Number 10. Caboose Painting. Snowpiercer is largely based on the French graphic novel La Transparence, despite the fact that Bong invented the plot and co-wrote the screenplay. Bong included some of the Jean-Marc Rochet illustrations on the train's caboose as a tribute to the graphic novel's original illustrator. Rochet did, in reality, explain that sketches that can be seen on the back wall of the station. Comment.
Trop décevant.
Es una muy grande desilusión.
No, we don't need all that. I've only got 7 minutes.
Number 9. Chris Evans. When the time came to cast Curtis, Bong had serious reservations about casting Chris Evans. Evans, according to Bong, was too muscular to represent the deeply poor citizen confined to the train's rear. Instead, Bong devised a method of concealing Evans' chiseled Captain American physique. Bong was able to conceal Evans' torn arms and chest with a precise camera action and baggy costuming. Evans' motivation was clear when he made the touch with Bong after learning the film was in its casting stages.
The whole movie is kind of this, like an allegory for class warfare and social structure, and Curtis is in the back of the train and he leads a revolt.
Number 8. North American Poster. Most viewers are unaware that the Snowpiercer North American poster practically reveals Chris Evans' tragic fate. They should probably take another look. Curtis gets the lower half of his left arm amputated at the film's climax due to a freak accident. Curtis is shown in the film's poster with an axe in his right hand, while his left hand is hidden by fellow cast members. Much creepier, a smaller axe can be seen over Curtis's missing appendage.
Sweaty, I mean, the conditions really replicated what it would actually feel like in that environment, so I think the challenge was just the tangible environment that created it.
Number 7. Midway Point. In one ideally timed sequence, Bong has a character discuss the remaining length of the film's runtime in a cheeky self-reference. Curtis and Gilliam remain side by side as they regain their breath during the film's first war. Curtis expresses the inability to lead the mission, implying that he isn't the best guy for the job. "We aren't yet halfway through it," Gilliam says, casting a look over his shoulder. 1 hour and 23 seconds into the movie, the line appears, leaving 1 hour and 6 minutes to go. Bong is reminding the viewer that they haven't even reached the film's halfway mark yet.
Breach, access, cattle car. Harvey, take over. Got it.
Number 6. Shining Connection. Fans have picked up on Bong's explicit Shining reference in the Snowpiercer soundtrack. For reference, it's worth remembering that Curtis finding Yona's clairvoyance is a significant plot point in Snowpiercer. That is, Yona has a precognitive ability to see what is behind the gate when it is open. Remember that Danny Torrance's clairvoyant ability to predict the future is the subject of The Shining? The song Midnight Stars and You, which appears in both films, continues the link. Number 5. Gilliam. In Snowpiercer, the late great Sir John Hurt played Gilliam, the mystique guru of the train's tail section. By calling Hurt's character after fellow filmmaker Terry Gilliam, Bong paid in sincere tribute to him. Snowpiercer is based on Terry Gilliam's grim apocalypse dreams of the future in films like 12 Monkeys, Brazil, The Zero Theorem. 5 years later, in The Man Who Killed Don Quixote, Hurt and Gilliam will collaborate again.
Position. And everyone is in their place except you.
That's what people in the best place say to people in the worst place. There's not a soul.
Number 4, Mason and Wilford's origin. Bong had to tackle a few obstacles when it came to casting the characters, Mason and Wilford. To begin with, Bong wrote the character of Mason with John C. Reilly in mind, but Tildas Swinton was the cast instead. Even with Swinton joining the cast, Bong retained the lines in the script referring to Mason as masculine. Furthermore, Bong was unable to select the right actor to portray Wilford. Finally, Bong's friend and fellow Korean filmmaker Chan-wook Park, also happens to be the producer of Snowpiercer, suggested Ed Harris for the role. Bong decided right away.
It's not a shoe. This is disorder. This is size 10 chaos. This, see this?
Number 3, Revolt Leader. The Frozen Seven, a group of rebels who ignite an insurrection 3 years after the train starts to run, is a key subplot in Snowpiercer. What is the name of the master of the Frozen Seven though? The revolt's chief, according to filmmakers, was none other than Nam Kung's wife, and Yona's mother. The revolution, of course, failed, and the seven jumped from the train, freezing to death in the snow. Nonetheless, this tidbit described Nam Kung's and Yona's tenacious effort to commemorate their fallen loved ones by inciting revolt.
We have a removal request. Mr. Andre Layton.
Number 2, Tilda's hidden role. Tilda Swinton had a supporting role in Snowpiercer, which many fans were unaware of. Though Swinton's role as Mason was outstanding, she also starred in the film as a totally different character. As she and Nam Kung are picking up cannoli clumps from the clubbers, Swinston can be seen as a lady trying to snatch the wine bottle from Yona, according to Bong. Swinston will go on to play an aging male, Dr. Klimper, in the 2018 revival of Submarina, in which she played a masked character.
Pays homage to the sacred engine.
Preordained position.
So it is.
Number 1, Weinstein ruse. Harvey Weinstein attempted to change the form of Snowpiercer to fit his preferences. To do so, he requested that Bong replaces the classic shot of the fish with more action. Bong Joon-ho told Harvey that the fish shot was important to him because it was a tribute to his father, who was a fisherman. Harvey backed off right away, allowing Bong to keep the shot in the movie. Bong, however, confessed to Vulture during an interview after the film's release, "It was a fabrication. My father didn't work as a fisherman."
아니 뭐 캡틴 아메리카를 저렇게 지저분하게 만들려고 영화를 한 건 아닌데 어쩌다 보니 저렇게 된 건데. 예.
So I didn't create the film to make Captain America look.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.